So this is the actual desk right here. So now if you notice I got it up, it goes down, comes up. You have at least 4 separate height angles on here. You actually can control these anywhere right here. This is your smart control panel.
The assembly process was very easy. Everything took about 30 minutes and the tabletop is pre-drilled so you know exactly what to do and where everything goes. There's only one cable hanging from the bottom of the desk and everything else is pre-drilled underneath, like the control box and the keypad. It came with the Allen wrenches and more than enough screws, which is great, and all you would need is a screwdriver or a drill. They even come with these reusable cable straps to keep all your cables nice and organized, which was very thoughtful for Autonomous to provide.
So some of you might not know, but I actually used to be a financial analyst for some of the top firms in the world, and I pretty much sat in some of the highest end, most expensive office chairs that you can get. And to be completely honest with you, I like this chair more. And not even for the price, but just in general.
I'll be using an autonomous AI ErgoChair 2. They gladly send this chair over, which has a bunch of adjustments. It's not too expensive either compared against offerings from Steelcase or Herman Miller, making it an interesting option even for a home office.
Not bad. Alright, let me check out this leg rest. This is actually pretty comfortable. Boom, boom. Okay. Got some footrest action. And this should be MyoChair. I think it's pretty awesome. I have to really kind of like, play with it in order to like give a full review. But so far so good. I will say the instructions were a little finicky, but the chair looks really dope. This is at its lowest setting. Let's see how high it goes. Okay, so this is its highest setting. I feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm like way off the ground, y'all. Awesome. I really love that headrest too. So now when I'm here playing video games, I could literally just kick back and relax. I like the mesh backing as well. These are adjustable too. This is kind of like the first look / build of the chair, and I really need to get some sitting time with it to really give like a full review. But I will say the butt part is very firm. This back part this is adjustable a little bit. This is adjustable as well. And the footrest is a little adjustable. That's how you close it in, open it, and bam. I think it's freaking dope.
This is my sitting position. This is where I'm the most comfortable. I could go lower if I wanted to. Just holding the one down, not that much lower. I'm not a very tall guy. Or I can go all the way up. But instead of sitting there and holding the button, you have your presets. So one is going to get me right back to where I sit, which is here. And then if I want to stand, I already have that set up as well. I love how the black surface looks, and it complements my room just exactly how I hoped it would.
I've had this desk for about 2 months now, and all I have to say is this is a go. The construction of the desk is just solid. I have no issues with the desk wobbling or shaking when I'm typing or raging or doing anything on the desk. Even when I'm sitting on the desk, it's firm. Now, how could I forget the chair? The chair that supports me 24/7 is the Autonomous ErgoChair 2. And yes, by now you can see that I love Autonomous. This chair is amazing. It fits the setup perfectly, and it's also very comfortable with premium features at an affordable price. So you could adjust the lumbar support, you have a neck rest support, you can adjust the angle of the seat, you could go up and down like typical chairs, of course, but there's just so much things that you could do. You could tighten the tension, go way back in the chair, you could lie down. Like, it's just something that you have to experience.
Instead of listing out all the features of the chair, I'm going to be instead focusing on the ones that make it the most comfortable as well as ergonomic friendly. The tilt mechanism of this chair was designed in Italy, and it provides multiple levers along the bottom of the chair to custom tailor the comfort level of each user. These levers allow you to adjust the tension of the back, how far it moves back and forth. You can also adjust how far the seat itself would be able to move forward or backward so that you can adjust the seating position. And also with the lever on this side, you can lock in the reclining position so that when you are reclining back, the chair will remain that way.
The frame and legs are made of steel, and the entire system is driven by a dual motor design. The good dual motors and steel framing help for this desk to have a lifting capacity of up to 300 pounds, which is actually a big deal in its price range. Similarly priced competitors' desks, of which I own one actually, only have about half this lifting capacity. So you've got nothing to worry about when it comes to loading this thing up. I laid across the top of it and it lifted me up no problem, and I weigh a little over 200 pounds. That's not something I would have tried with my other electric desk, but this one handled it no problem.
Now, I don't think anyone will ever need to load a desk up to 300 pounds. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know I won't have to. But just having that extra capability lets you confidently load it up with whatever configuration you want. So for testing, I grabbed my weights from my home gym and I loaded the desk up to the limit with myself on top. The desk passed with flying colors, and the speed and motor noise with all the weight was the exact same, whether or not it had all that weight on it or none of it. You know, it didn't give any indication of struggling or being overloaded. So the legs and motors check out.
The price may sound steep at first, but if you check around, you'll see that it's right in line for dual motor sit-stand desk with these kind of features. If anything, the additional weight capacity included tabletop and built-in cable grommets are a nice touch. Still, the 5-year warranty is nice as well.
Now for your back, you'll want lumbar support, which can be done with a small pillow if needed, but fortunately the ErgoChair 2 has an adjustable lumbar support. You can set the height of it so that it's well aligned with the shape of your back. If your chair offers seat depth adjustment, you want to set it so that you can fully sit back and have your lower back touching the backrest, while still having about 1 inch left between the seat and the back of your knees. That way your lower back is supported and you don't cut the blood flow at the back of your legs.
At the time of this video, Autonomous sells this chair for $349 to $369, depending on the color that you choose. Now I can just hear a lot of you gasping and freaking out, but let me tell you that this thing has the adjustability and the comfort of much more expensive office chairs.